Oh, yeah. Hi, pipe smokers. Yeah, it's Paul the Pipe Guy, live from the outskirts of Rochester, New York, in the United States of America. Yeah. So, this is our Sunday afternoon smoke together. Yeah. And we're going to be smoking some Robert McConnell, the original Scottish blend. And this is about 2.5 years old from 7 of 2021. And I love this pipe, the Savinelli bowl number 626. It's a Savinelli Petite Blonde. That's what I have loaded up in it. Yeah, let's start something on fire. Mm. Mm. I love this pipe. It's such good quality briar. And it's a small bowl. I mean, it's less than an inch wide and probably about an inch deep. Probably about 5.5 inches long. Mm. Mm. I bought this one brand new. So last night, I haven't done Friday Night Blues in a while. And obviously, last night was Saturday night, not Friday night. And I was in the mood to do some singing. So, yeah, the channel lost 6 subscribers, but that's what happens when you pick out a few really good songs and sing them very badly. But I had fun. I got some good comments and so forth, but, it is what it is. That's what I love to do. One of the things I love to do. Yep. Pick a few great songs and sing them horribly. Smoking Syed, though, I love that guy from South Africa. Many of you have probably seen him he's a presenter. He's from South Africa. Smoking Syed. I could sing like Alfalfa from our gang. Many of you are too young to know who that is, but the dogs would be how I could sing the worst whole song in the whole world, and the guy would be like, "Yeah, man, do another." I love that guy. Smoking Syed. Check his channel out. I'm subscribed to him. You can look up my subscribers. I wasn't prepared to really give him a shout out. So otherwise, I normally use this real high tech process where I write it down and hold it up. So yeah, Sunday and then Monday we're back to work. Yeah, I get to spot weld parts all day, which is oh so fun. My hips and back just love doing that because you're basically balancing yourself on your left leg, and they got this pedal, and of course I have big feet, so my size 12 doesn't want to fit in the pedal that brings the spout welder down and spot welds the part. And so of course I'm balancing, and I feel like I'm jumping on a pogo stick, all day long on my left leg. And man, after 8 hours of that, phew, man, your hips, or at least my hips hurt, and my back. Yeah, we're burning right through this bowl. May have to pick out another with a different blend. Yeah, so last night we got about 4 to 5 inches of snow, and I just got back from doing my Sunday grocery shopping. Forgot cat food for Callie, the killer calico cat. Fortunately, I have 1 day supply left for her, and I'll have to stop and get some. Because ever since I started her out when she was a kitten on wet food, and then I put her on this really good, not cheap cat food. It's organic and stuff, and it's really good for her. And she'd never eat anything else. I normally buy like 4 bags at a time, stock up, in case the store runs out. Yeah, so it's 27 degrees outside Fahrenheit, which would be -5 Celsius, I believe, if my math is correct. Still breaking this little girl in. Yeah. Yeah, Sunday afternoons I normally do a little housework. Definitely laundry. Prepare meals for the week. I picked up a couple of pounds, if nobody's noticed. I gained about 15 pounds just from not eating as good and as healthy, and too much salt and too much fat in the food. Over the past few months, I've picked up about 15 pounds. Now we'll knock that right off. But in the winter, I hibernate, so I don't get the exercise that I do in the summer. So that's typical, a lot of times I'll gain 10, 15 pounds in the wintertime, but having a shitty diet doesn't help. I'm going to let this little baby girl rest here for a little bit. She's not broken in. I bought her about 2.5 years ago. I love this pipe. The briar is just gorgeous. Look at that briar. Just a beautiful pipe. So we're going to let her rest. I'll be back in a nanosecond. Yeah. All right, so we're back. And in my pipe rack, I have many pipe racks. I discovered this little apple bowl. It's probably about 5 inches long, 5.5 inches long. Beautiful briar, and very faintly on the side it says Crown of England. Yep, Crown of England, no bowl number. And then on the other side it says Made in England. And what I like with my vintage pipes, my estate pipes that I buy, and I use it on my new pipes too. I like this Decatur pipe shield. Decatur pipe shield is it's a no buff wax. Okay, so you take a 100% cotton cloth. This one used to be perfectly clean, and I kind of massage it. I massage it this way, and massage it up and down. Because what happens is, let's say this pipe is 70 years old. Somebody smoking it, the oils from their hands get into the wood, dirt and grime, dust. It gets into the grain of the briar. And actually, if you use this every time, especially like I said on your estate pipes, and like I said, I go this way and then I go up and down, and I go over the stem and everything. And, you don't need a lot of it. And what it does, it just brings the briar back. But as you keep using it, it actually gets the oils from the skin, from whoever had this, the grime, the dust, out of the grain of the wood. And look how nice that briar looks. Yeah. So Miss Savinelli, she got tired out. She's pretty burned out, not her, but the load I put on her. That didn't sound right, but anyways. So we're going to load this up. I'm going to go pick one of the blends that was a little more difficult to rehydrate. Now I'll show you. I'll be back in a nanosecond. Okay, so we're back, and these little rehydrating buttons, I want to show them to you. I've shown these in the past in a couple of my videos. This has some tobacco stuck to it. I'm pulling it out of this. But yeah, they're that's what they look like. They're the size of a quarter, and inside they have like something that soaks up distilled water. Use distilled water only. So these are great, man. I'll throw them in like a little jar of distilled water. You can see this is time to change because I've done multiple ones of these, and on it it says humidifier in cold water, duh. And it says I don't know, you can find them if you look up little things, on the internet. You'll be able to find these. That's what they are. You throw them, you soak them for at least a half hour in distilled water. So this is a blend that just refused to hydrate. Peterson Irish Whiskey, I think it is. Yeah, Peterson Irish Whiskey. This is from 3 of 2021. And you can feel the top, okay? And okay, the top seems moist to me. Moist, just, it's where I want it, I mean, it's not dry, it's not crinkly. The real test is when you take it and you throw it in a stainless steel bowl, whatever you want to use. And I tried rehydrating this and rehydrating this, and let's feel how she feels now. And yeah, I think we got it finally. Yeah, it's at the moisture level I want it at. Yeah, and when you do this, there will be parts of places in the tobacco, and that's why I pour it out into a bowl where it sits close to the humidifier, all right? And so it'll get moist, but then there will be other dry spots. And so, yeah. So I put I think I put 4 of these in here, maybe not. So that's moist, man. I mean, that's moist. So I'm going to mix it up, get all the tobacco evenly. And then, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my mason jar along with that little canning thing, and then I'm just going to put it back in there. And now it's ready. It was stored improperly by me for a couple of years. And now, yeah, she's mixed up. She's ready to smoke. And don't worry if there's little variations of this is real wet and this is not. Just mix it up in the bowl the best you can to mix the more moisture-filled tobacco with the less moisture-filled. And then just put it back in your mason jar, man. The humidity will just equalize itself. All right, so that's what I want to smoke, because that's some good shit. And that is almost 3 years old, from 3 of 2021. Yeah, so we're going to pause the video. We'll be right back. Oh yeah, pipe smokers, so we're back, yeah. And we've got our Peterson Irish Whiskey that's almost 3 years old in there. Improperly stored, properly rehydrated. Truckin' Bob Piper told me how to get the labels off on these. Let's start this Crown of England on fire. Mm. That's good. Mm. And you know, if you overhydrate your tobacco, don't worry about it. Let it sit in the mason jar for a couple weeks. Then just take the cap off, leave it off overnight. It'll unhydrate a little bit, and then put the cap back on, shake it up. Or better yet, leave it overhydrated, and then just, put some, when you're ready to smoke a bowl, put some out on your cutting board or whatever. Let it air dry for 15 minutes. It's a great smoking pipe. Now I want to show you. So this is a K-Woody that I've been working with. And when I got it, somebody had painted it with nail polish or something of that sort. So I stripped all of that off, and now I've done a couple of applications with Decatur Pipe Shield. You can get this online, pipesandcigars.com, anywhere online. It's been around for a million years. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit more of a generous amount, okay? Because what's happened is the briar on this has dried out so much from probably not having been smoked or taken care of in years. So here we go. We're going to go around the pipe like that. And then we're going to gently, actually, sometimes I push down a little hard, massage that stuff right in. And it's going to get crap out of the wood, out of the pores of the briar. And eventually what'll happen is you'll end up with some nice briar that just all the junk's out of it. And so I'm going around like that. Yeah. And yeah, you can use this right on the stem too. But, you can look at just this after an application of this. Look how much less dried out that pipe looks. Look at that. She's coming back. And the more you do that, and smoke it in between, it'll kind of absorb the stuff into the briar a bit. And then just keep massaging the garbage out of it, and it'll rehydrate your briar. And then all of a sudden you'll have a great looking pipe. I don't know if I have the one. I do. Do not. Maybe. I don't know. I've got pipes all over my kitchen table. Good thing that it's just me and Kelly, the calico cat. But, here's another one that I've been working with. And, like I said, just take a little bit of that, rub it both ways, massage that stuff right in. I like to go around the bowl like that, and then straight up and down on the bowl. Yeah, just like that, right down on the stem. And look how it brings it back. And you just keep doing these applications. And with every one of my pipes, the new ones I buy, even after I do this, every couple of smokes, I'll go over these and look at that. That's gorgeous. That's a K-Woody. That's a K. Woody 600. Yeah, beautiful. Huh? Anyways, that's a couple of tips that I do. Anyways, yeah, don't know how many people are still stuck around having our little smoke together. This one, in fact, when I got it, it was like dry as a bone. I just kept working it with this Decatur pipe shield. Now, if you got a polishing wheel and you know what you're doing, you can polish this. But, oh, that Peterson Irish whiskey. Real good. Well, I'm going to finish up this bowl, then I'm going to throw some laundry in. Yeah. Hope everybody has a great Sunday and a great work week. God bless you all. And if you want to lose subscribers, sing a bunch of really good songs really badly. That does it every time. Paul the Pipe Guy, over and out.